All right, man. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the content. Hey, man, I'm going to get my spill right now. So, if you like the channel, matter of fact, you know what? Nah, I'm going to stick it. Today, I'm going to be reacting to something that a European woman, I believe she's European, or she's from London or wherever. She's not from the United States. She's talking about Western women, black women, white women, and how they treat men, black men, white men, men in particular. And this comes courtesy of the Hog Twins. I'm going to use this clip from them because I couldn't find it on YouTube. And then I'm going to come back and discuss. Before I do that, this is Torture Talk. They call me the Hidden Gem. Some people call me the Hidden Gem. If you're new here and you would like to subscribe, please let me earn your subscription by presenting my content. If you like my content, consider subscribing. If you're still on the fence, then stay on the fence, nigga. Nah, I'm just fucking. If you're still on the fence, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one day you'll subscribe, maybe one day you won't. But I'm just glad you're here. If you want to donate to the channel, Cash App is on the screen. If not, or if you don't want to, that's good too. As long as you're here. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content. So look, let's get right to it. You know what I'm saying? Hog Twins and the female who's talking about this. See what she got to say about it.
I already knew I had him because there was simply no competition out there for me. But let's just look at it objectively. You had this average black American guy who now was able to choose between what he was dealing with before and somebody completely new. And let me tell you, the moment I stepped into that man's life, he really didn't know how to deal with my femininity because I was not loud. I was not screaming. I was not trying to, be louder than him. I didn't interrupt him because that's not something that I learned from home. If somebody would speak, and especially a man, you would let that man speak and then you would listen and then say whatever you have to say, right? So I was clean. I cooked. He didn't know what it was when a woman is actually in the room asking him, like, do you want something to drink? Before I got myself something to drink. Do you want something to eat? Before I started to eat my food, I would ask him, do you want to have a bite? I would come out of nowhere and just have a fruit bowl and just offer him some fruit. He didn't know none of this. So my husband, back then boyfriend, really thought this was a dream come true. He didn't know how to deal with none of this because all this me coming through, just being nurturing by nature, his peoples and his family didn't even do that for him. Like the family, there is no family unit. The average family, especially black American family, has barely a family unit. There.
Yo, if she ain't already get some backlash for that, oh my God. Yo, look, I'm black, as y'all can see. But look, yeah, I can't even hate on that though, because what she's saying is facts. Not all. So before you jump in the comments, doing backflips in the comments, because I seen people actually doing backflips in the comments. Before you doing backflips in the comments, you got to understand, this is an open dialogue and all. She having an open mind. And what she's seen, obviously, is what was displayed to her. Well, I know that people are going to say, well, that's not all black families and that's not all this. But what she experienced, you can't hate on it. You know what I'm saying? And he probably told her that, because how would she know? And let's be honest, I grew up in the projects and a lot of my aunts are single. A lot of my aunts are single, and I have about 7, 8 aunts. And there was nobody around. You know what I'm saying? No man around. So the family structure is broken. We know this already. I don't know why, because somebody's saying this, that we act like that's not the case. We do know that the family structure been broken since the 60s, 70s, and 80s. It's been broken. We ain't got to lie to ourselves. We know this. Maybe we don't like the fact that she's saying it, but we know that it's been broken.
There is no breakfast, lunch, and dinner at set times. And these are things that I introduced my husband to with my family. Can you imagine that impact that I had on him back then? So gentlemen, do not be afraid of traveling. There are so many more women out there who are willing to take care of you. It doesn't matter if they're young, it doesn't matter if they're older. They are willing to take care of you, willing to work with you, willing to be a part of your life. You don't have to deal with whatever you are dealing with back in your hometown, because unfortunately a lot of American women are lost in the delusional world that they are living in, and they don't even understand that they are going to be lonely for a long time, if not for the rest of their life. They say by choice.
Damn. Yo. I know a lot of y'all in the comments ain't gonna like that. Y'all not gonna like that, man. Oh my God, bro. That's 100% facts, though. A lot of Western women, not all, not all. So don't be jumping and doing somersaults and full gain ups. Y'all know what a full gain up is? I bet you most of y'all don't even know what a full gain up is. You know, it's like when you a full gain up is when you flip backwards forward. We used to, when we was back in the day when I used to live in the projects, we used to do these full gain ups. Like niggas, if you did a full gain up, niggas would be like, "Yo, bro, you the shit." Because most niggas couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's jumping on these pissy mattresses and shit, doing flips. And the key was kind of like how the Olympics is. You know what I'm saying? You can't land on the mat, because if you land on the mat, you lose. But see, in our case, the mattresses was pissy and ringwormy, and we couldn't land on the mat. You had to make sure you land on your feet. So everybody was good gymnastics, gymnasts back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what was I at? Oh, so don't act as if like this ain't true. This is true. A lot of Western women are delusional. And I don't gotta be a red pill guy. Because I know somebody jumped in the comments and said, "Don't go down that road." I don't have to be a red pill guy to understand this. I don't have to be a black pill guy or a blue pill guy. I don't. I'm just saying what she's speaking is true. A lot of Western women are delusional because of feminists. Feminists made it that way. And I don't need to go down that. I'm just speaking. So let's go.
But I don't believe them.
Not only is she talking about black women, she's talking about American women in general.
Yeah, man. I would tell you to go subscribe to the Hog Twins, but they got about 3 million followers, so I'm sure people know who they are already. So, but no, go subscribe to them. Look, I'm just gonna say this: what that woman is saying is facts, and I know people took what she said out of context, because people do that on purpose because they don't have a significant argument to combat what she's saying. So what they'll do is they'll just nitpick something and they'll latch on to that. So they'll say, as soon as you mention the word black, what they'll do is they'll say, "Oh, you think all black people this? You must be a racist." Be like, no. Listen, I want y'all to understand this. Because a white person points out something that black people do doesn't make them a racist. I just want y'all to understand that. Black people like chicken. If a white person says to you, "Yo, you want to go get some chicken?" doesn't mean he's a racist. Black people like chicken. You know what I mean? Find me a black person that don't like fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing when you're talking to white people. Certain things that white people like, if you mention that to them, does that make you a racist or a stereotypical person? You know what I mean? No. Maybe some of y'all feel like that. I'm just saying, for me, I ain't that sensitive, and I really don't care too much about it. I'm just saying. But anyway, feminist has really messed the Western woman up. And I think a lot of women from this side do have an issue with men being in an authoritative position. They do have an issue with men being, how would I say, the leader of the household. You know what I'm saying? They do. A lot of them have this preconceived notion that they are in charge, and they go into a relationship planning their escape route, which means they already have the end game already ready. A lot of women go into relationships like that. So they don't give you the best version of themselves because they feel like if they do give you the best version of themselves and you do them dirty, they feel like they wasted their time and their whole life is just complete shit. And all men ain't this. Instead of just working, I think that when you get in a relationship with somebody, this is how I am. I'm 100%. When I'm in it, I go all out. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my woman. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I'm saying? She don't got to work. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? All she got to do is stay beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Take care of home. And we got children. Take care of the children. That's it. That's it. I don't ask her for much. But that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to do nothing else. Just keep the house right and be beautiful. And what I mean by beautiful, outside and inside. I ain't gonna be this guy to be like, yo, what the fuck, bitch, this and that. I'm not doing all that. I ain't looking in your phone. I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna be the man I'm supposed to fucking be. That's it. And a lot of women, they go into this, they take that as how would I say this? A threat or if a man tells a woman what I just said, they look at that as, oh, he's controlling because he won't let me do this. Listen, if you want to work, it's fine. You can, but I'm just telling you, if we're together, you ain't got to work. You just got to take care. If you want to consider doing everything around the house and all that, that's work, fine. Taking care of the children, fine. But if I'm busting my ass every day and I'm coming home and making sure, listen, you expect the lights to always stay on. You expect the cable not to get turned off and the air to be on when it's hot as shit outside. You expect that. So I expect you to be the mother of the house. Take care of the children. Take care of the laundry. Anything you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Suck my dick when I ask you to suck my dick. You gonna get something out of that too. Cause you know I'm gonna eat your pussy too. That's how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But, and here's the craziest part. You ain't even really gotta cook, cause I love cooking. I've been cooking for years. I really know how to cook. So it ain't no, I don't even need you to cook. I'll just call you and say, hey, take this out. I'll get to it when I get home. Or I'll tell you what to do with it. But I will cook. That's the thing. So my woman know. So either way, man, that's all I had to say about that. But she's right about that. The family structure in Black America is broken. And I think that what she's saying is going to hit a lot of people's emotions. But when they sit down by themselves and think about it, a lot of women are single out here and they shouldn't be. And that's another thing before I get out of here. No woman should be single. Period. No woman should be single. There should always be a man in her life. Always. If when I mean by single, I'm talking about single mother. There should be no single mothers. There should always be a man in her life. Because just like there should be no single fathers, there should be no single mothers. When you have a child, it takes two to raise that child, not one. I don't care if women have been doing it for years. I don't care if men just start doing it. No, I don't care. To raise a child properly, you need a perspective from the mother and the father, period. That's it. So, agree to disagree. I love y'all, man. See y'all. Peace. Bye.